I'm very reassured by what I'm hearing tonight.
And then you go to third finger.
Okay, bow on the string.
The West Seattle Community Orchestras was formed in the summer of 2010. The point is to encourage the arts, mostly music in this case, in the West Seattle community and area.
17, 1, 2, ready, go. When I started it, I realized, okay, there's these kids that are way superior to the other kids and they need a venue to play. And so I just say, hey, you can play such and such, that you're doing really well. Why don't you come and join the Symphonette? And the kids got excited.
We encourage all and everyone to come and join the orchestra. It's a great blending of students and adults, and there are many adults that are in the learning stages as well.
When we started off, I was real nervous about joining the orchestra, but I soon found out it was really a great thing to be a part of.
We try to select music that is fun and challenging, but is playable. One of the neatest things we've seen is that we have built relationships between people that never would have met otherwise.
Music is for bringing people together, and when people make music together, it builds a community, and it's a bonding connection. So that experience is all too rare in contemporary culture as well.
I like the aspect of adults and kids sitting side by side. The adults are role models.
That's the beautiful thing about this community orchestra, is that it's really everybody's helping each other and seeing what needs to be done and cooperating.
1, 2, 3.
We also have some adults that are doing more musical coaching with some of the students.
Playing with older people is nice because if you get off, then they're usually playing it fine, and you can just like, oh, they're playing this, so that must be where we are.
It just helps a lot more when you have more experienced people with you, because then it's like if you make a wrong movement, they immediately know.
1, 2, 3.
I think the importance of a program like this is partly exemplified in giving students something positive to do with their time. We don't know the backgrounds of the kids necessarily, but we do have some that we feel are probably at risk. And we're thrilled to have them with us because they're doing something positive and they're learning a skill.
This program is actually good for beginners, and you can meet many more people. You can invite your schoolmates. It's just basically a good program to make friends at the same time, learn more.
My daughter ANABEL was very excited to be a part of it.
I think it's just plain fun. I get to learn many new things, and while I learn new things, I make mistakes, and I'm glad that I make those mistakes. And I just keep going, and at a good pace.
We practice together at home. The parts, I'll practice one part and she'll practice another part. And it's been a great opportunity for us to really work together on playing music.
I love playing with my dad. It's the best thing ever.
My son has been in it for 2 years and he just loves it. It's fun, he's learning a lot, and there are some excellent staff here and volunteers that dedicated themselves in teaching these kids.
So you're gonna go boom, and then Michael's gonna go chuck, chuck, boom.
He
chuck.
really does enjoy it. I don't have to fight with him for practice. He really tells me when practice is happening. He calls me from work and saying, hey Mom, make sure you get home in time. I have practice at 5:30. We have to get there. So I don't have to push him like other stuff. This is not one that we have to fight over. He really wants to do this.
Having Rob and Tony as conductors is just great.
But I would like the cellos to come in closer.
They are so good, and they make it so enjoyable to be in the orchestra.
Why do I do this? This is I mean, it's not every day where you sort of stumble into having your own orchestra. Besides, these are good players. To be able to conduct Beethoven's Fifth, my goodness, with good players, and to make music of that stature and caliber, what a joy. Nowadays, kids make music with drum machines and computers, which is a great way to make music. But there's something about an instrument and being able to draw a bow across a string or blow a horn. I feel like we're really fulfilling something that, you know, in these budgetary times, music programs, especially orchestral music programs, have suffered in the schools. They're expensive to run. A lot of instruments, a lot of materials, a lot of one-on-one teaching. So we're able to really provide something that I think is an important supplement to kids' education.
Most of us see orchestra as kind of the rich, you can't afford to come, and these guys make it affordable. They only ask for donation, you could come and hear them. They make it very accessible to the community.
I love this orchestra. I think everyone who has an instrument should join it.
I would love this to take off all over the country, I really would.
Everybody out there should embrace them and should support them because you will not find this anywhere else. I mean, I've searched for my kids to be in programs like this, and this is very unique, very, very unique and very, very special.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.